Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Time Traveler's Handbook. We are finally back to talking about Doctor Who, and we are going to start with Season 8, Episode 5, titled Time Heist. Spoilers ahead. In this episode, the 12th Doctor and Clara find themselves recruited with two others to rob the bank of Karabraxos. The primary reason why I wanted to talk about this is because it's described as a heist movie crossed with time travel mechanics. The heist movie is one of my favorite genres, and seeing two of my favorite things work together is pretty satisfying. However, I do have to say that I feel like this episode squandered its potential a bit with how it used time travel, and I feel like you could do a lot more interesting things with the premise than this episode ended up doing. In a nutshell, the heist is orchestrated by someone named the Architect, someone who is unknown to all of the participants in the heist. Presumably they knew him before because they agreed to have their memory wiped, but now that their memory is wiped, they know him no longer. The Architect turns out to be the Doctor from the future, recruited by Madame Karabraxos to free something that she had left locked away in her vault. The Doctor, knowing everything that had happened during this heist, was able to set up this heist perfectly to guide them through and reach his objective. In the end, the Doctor gives Madame Karabraxos his number to call in the event that she regrets something and needs help, which is how the Doctor was contacted later on in her life, because she had some regrets and she wanted to fix them. That's a pretty cool premise, that the participant of the heist is the one who orchestrated it without his knowledge because he hasn't done it yet, and that's all thanks to time travel that is made possible. However, it feels like that plotline can really only conclude in the same conclusion that we saw here. The big twist reveal at the end is always going to be that the heist was orchestrated by the same person. And that can get a bit boring fast if we only have one place to go and we see this in multiple scenarios, and it makes things highly predictable. There are so many ways that you could incorporate time travel into a heist and make it interesting that this episode didn't do, but I wish that it might have used some of it. You could, for instance, have the heist involve multiple years, or have to go back in time to implant something in the location to be able to grab it later, or enter something from the future and then time travel back to when it was more protected to get through an obstacle. Time traveling to the perfect time to perform a heist also increases the stakes because this is the one shot they have and they know that they couldn't do it better any other time. I would really love to see more interesting time travel heist movies in the future, and I look forward to exploring this mix of genres further. That's all for this episode. Next time, we are talking about the episode Kill the Moon. As always, thank you for listening.